You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but I get too shy. Just me and you. What should I do?
Hey guys, so today I really want to get some matcha, even just like get out of the house. And I'm also redecorating my room, so that's definitely gonna come up as well. But let's go. And I'm back. It's been 3 months. This year was a little crazy academic wise, plus I went on a lot of like amazing trips this year, so I really wanted to like talk about it, what trips I went to, who did I go see, who was I with, what did I do, and what did I get. So let's start with my fit check and let's get going. The romantic story between the spider and Vernon. Are you also mesmerized by him? Yes, you are. Can somebody explain to me why that spider wanted to steal fucking Vernon from me? I don't know. But I also brought Joshua because I really miss 17, as you can already fucking tell from my jacket and the 2 photo cards I brought with me. But I also brought Nikki. Why? Because I finally got the Romance Untold repackaged album, and I pulled Nikki with a duckling. It's all I could have ever asked for. So I'm over the moon about it. Over the moon. Okay, whatever. So let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, I love stickers, so you can see that I tried to decorate everything I have, either from freebies I get from trading with friends, or stickers I buy online, or from albums, or drawings I make myself, or stickers I basically get from other people. This one specifically is from, you guys have to see the guy that's painting right now. Wait. Okay, so I got this laminated rainbow sticker from a friend of mine that started her small business, and I really love it so much because this is how I started to get into the K-pop industry, thanks to BTS, I guess. So I also love Sunny Angels. I love Wooyoung. In the back I have Song, I'll show you right now. And I love the Panda Express fortune telling papers, so the ones I feel like resonate with me, I keep them and try to stick them everywhere, plus other details I draw. Another freebie from Lollapalooza. Had to bring Hyunjin with me. And there is some. I also decorate like the different months, and it's truly so therapeutic. Like there are so many things I do, so I try to leave as much space as I can, but as you can tell, there's not even space neither for the text or the stickers because I write so much shit. But okay, let's start in the nitty-gritty, shall we? In January, I went with my friend Alejandro, who's currently in Japan. Bitch, come home. Let's start there. We went to see Epilogio, which is a 5-member band. And I love their music because it's super experimental. And they also work with a lot of local artists as well as their special guests. They brought Buscabulla, which is a band that sang with Bad Bunny, if I'm not mistaken. And they brought Yama, which is an artist I actually met a few months prior, right about the time I went to TXT. I found out about him, and I found out about the different projects he's been doing, and seeing him in person was super cool because I got a little bit of like information about him, his style, his collaborators, his manager, his best friend, and the other projects that he's been doing outside of being a solo artist. And it's super great. I'm definitely gonna like place my Spotify here so everyone who's like interested can check out the different artists I'm into, and hopefully you like them too. By February, I saw another emergent artist from Puerto Rico. His name is Pink Pablo, and I love his rock themed style mixing with reggaeton based on like heartbreaks, hardships of life, like type of lyrics. I truly love it. And I saw him with my friend Michael in February the 8th. It was such a great experience because he tries to like interact with all of the fans that go see him. So it was super sweet to be one of those fans that actually was able to have fun with him during the concert. By February, my first job as a part of the production crew came from this specific concert in Black Guayaba, thanks to my friend Gabriel. He's a photographer, and I worked with him as an assistant photographer for their concert, and it was amazing. It was super cool to actually work behind the scenes of a concert, see how everything is managed, see how the rehearsal goes, see how every little detail works and how it's perfected. It was great. And actually I worked the 24th, and at midnight with them while we were like behind the scenes, like just like eating pizza backstage, they sang me happy birthday. Those of you who probably got the logistics of everything, I'm studying arts and entertainment management, so that was such an amazing experience for me. March, I went to see this artist that, let's be honest, I don't. I went because there were many friends of mine that recommended me to meet him, to try and see his vibe, listen to the lyrics. And the thing I listened to the most was the lyrics, and I didn't really like it. So I'm not even gonna mention his name. I'm just gonna like leave it in the air. I'm trying to stay away as much as I can from like trap, obscene lyrics, I guess. And then I went to 420 Fest, which I saw various artists, but the one I wanted to see the most was Duo Deleite, which is Yama, the guy I mentioned from before in Epilogio, and his friend Angel C, which is another emergent artist from Puerto Rico. And they made such a freaking good performance. It was amazing. I had the time of my life. I went with my friend Richard, and it was super duper fun. Got to see how they have fun between each other on stage, how they have fun with the audience, and their music is just so good because they experiment with a lot of different beats, blending between R&B and reggaeton, and their lyrics are actually pretty clever and super funny. And by April, I went to Greenfest, which it was basically a sponsorship of recycling through a Garnier shampoo, and I met up with some of my mutuals from around the island, and it was super cute to have like the time of my life with them because we saw many artists. We saw PJ Sinzuela, Rainao, and we saw my favorite artist from Puerto Rico. His name is Alvaro Diaz, and I had him like right here. He truly loves his people, he loves his music, and you can tell that he loves what he does. I just love that he always has like a different edge to the reggaeton or trap industry. Earlier in the year, I bought my tickets to see the other artists I have on the list, which was during May. I went to see Eladio Carrion, which is another really good artist from Puerto Rico that I truly like his music. I love the love that he has for his dog and his family. He's a father now for twins, and he has an amazing wife. And it's actually one of like my dream collabs to work with him once in my life, and with Alvarito as well. He brought a total different style in person when he went on stage, and he even had the opportunity to bring his mom from New Jersey if I'm not mistaken, because I'm probably getting this all wrong. I don't know yet, but whatever. Those who know. So it was insane to see how he wanted to make a tribute to his mom throughout his like career, especially during this album that it was Sol Maria, that's his mom's name. Immediately after that concert during the weekend, I got a surprise ticket, an invitation from one of my high school friends. Thank you, Mia. We got to see Louis Tomlinson, and I cried so much. I truly loved One Direction. That's how I feel like there was a tunnel between fangirling One Direction and then all of a sudden jumping into fangirling K-pop. And seeing Louis in person brought me back so many memories of like how I started to fangirl indirectly with One Direction. And it was super, super sweet to listen to so many songs I truly loved by the whole group and then enjoy Louis' like solo songs. And we were so close. Like I could his tattoos. If you know, you know. That was in May. In August, I had already bought my tickets to see and go to Lollapalooza. They had so many different artists. They had like this full set of like stages for various artists. And the two artists I really wanted to see were Stray Kids and IVE. I also really wanted to see Vitcha, but fucking JYP ruined that for all of us. Immediately when we arrived, no, wait, backtrack that a second. I traveled by myself for the first time, and it was insane. I went from Puerto Rico to Ohio, and then we got a rental car and drove 6 hours to Chicago. And immediately when that occurred, we got to the Airbnb, we left everything, so it was already a hustle. And we had to get up like super extra early, like at 5 a.m. We finally got to the gates and we met so many stay. It was crazy, the amount of people that were already in line. We were there by like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., let's say 7, and the gates open at 10. So we had decided to bring no bags whatsoever, to just have pockets for like our portable chargers, our water, our phone, our tickets, and everything else. Immediately when they opened the gates, they sectioned out the people with bags and without bags. So I ran. I was the first one from like my group to run my ass, haul ass, to the actual barricade. It was to the like left barricade. So we got to see them going up the stairs towards the stage. We got them leaving the stage, and then them in front of us. It was insane. So we woke up a little later the next day because I was like at midday, 12 p.m. Woke up around 8 to 9, got ready by 10, left the house by 12, got food, and then we're already there. Like we found parking on time. There weren't a lot of people, and we got to see them so close, center barricade. So we were like 4 rows behind actual barricade. And the view was insane. Seeing One Young in person, Ray, Liz, like those are my biases. So I was all over the place. Last October, I saw Duo de Leite again. The guys that I saw during the 420 Fest. I love those guys to bits. And they had such an amazing little theme, like come dressed up and we'll have a lot of fun. And I was literally in front of them. Like by November, I went to see 70 Riot. I originally was gonna go with a friend from Florida, but it didn't work out. So I met up with one of my mutuals from LA. Her name is Skylar. She's the love of my life, and it was such an amazing experience. I know nothing about LA except the different spots that I've seen from other people's social media and the different appearances from the K-pop artists in LA. So I'm like, wait, let me go to LA for 17 to see like what amazing things could happen. So you can't really underestimate anything that could happen over there. So we got up at around 10. Skylar picked me up at around 11 to be by 12 at the stadium. We made the line for VIP, got my lanyard, we got merch. Parking was $80 fucking dollars. I guess it was worth it because we were right next to the exit. So right when the concert ended, we were able to leave very quickly. So I guess we went to Carrot Zone. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an insider. I'm an OT13 fan. Like I do have my favorite line, I do have my favorite biases, but I try to support all of them as much as I can. Picket, I traded my Carrot Zone DKPC for Vernon. I got an album and I bought this jacket, the 17 right here jacket. It was $110. So get ready for me to be using it in every single fucking video until I used it 110 times. So immediately when we got our Carrot version photo cards, I immediately entered for sound check, and it was crazy. It was crazy. They were right next to me. It was insane to see them in person because like a year ago, I saw them during the Follow Cinema concert. So it's surreal to think that not even a year later, I was seeing them in person and so fucking close. And during soundcheck, I was making a heart with my friend. And we were screaming, Sungkwan, Sungkwan, Sungkwan. And Sungkwan threw a kiss at us. And I wanted to die. I was so happy. And I bet the other members probably saw me because, like, you can tell that you're so close, they can see you. I just don't know if the lights were blinding them enough. I know that Wonu didn't see me. He didn't have his glasses on. So, gotta try that again once he wears his glasses. After the concert, I left with Skylar again, and we went to eat In-N-Out. It was so good. That was my concert experience. This year, I honestly, truly appreciate every single experience I've had, for better or for worse. The amazing people I've met through those experiences is just the cherry on top for me. But for now, me and Nikki say bye-bye. Love you.